One of the defining problems of modern politics is the shift from governing for the long term to governing for the moment. Increasingly, leadership across the political spectrum appears more focused on winning the next headline than protecting the long-term stability of the institutions they are responsible for. What we are witnessing is the rise of what might be called optical victories, decisions designed to look strong, decisive, or victorious in the short term, even if the long-term consequences are uncertain or damaging. Part of this change comes from the modern media environment. Political leaders today operate in a constant cycle of social media reactions, 24-hour news coverage, and immediate public judgment. Every policy decision is instantly framed as a win or a loss. Every compromise risks being portrayed as weakness. Under those conditions, the pressure to produce visible victories becomes overwhelming. But institutions, courts, legislatures, regulatory bodies, and democratic norms are not built to operate at the speed of a news cycle. They are designed to endure. Their strength depends on patience, restraint, and the willingness of leaders to sometimes accept short-term criticism in order to preserve long-term stability. When leaders begin prioritizing optics over institutional integrity, the damage may not be immediately visible. In fact, the decisions may even appear successful at first. A policy announcement may energize supporters. A confrontation may dominate headlines. A symbolic action may create the appearance of decisive leadership. But institutions weaken not through a single dramatic collapse, but through a gradual erosion of norms and expectations. The challenge facing modern democracies is not simply partisan division. It is the growing temptation for leaders to treat governing as performance rather than stewardship. True leadership requires thinking beyond the next election cycle, beyond the next trending moment, and beyond the next political victory. Because institutions, once weakened, are far harder to rebuild than they are to damage.